Driving home from work. Looks like a mama with a baby. That's mom there. That's baby there. Oh, what are we doing? We're going in front, we're going around. Mama's looking back. Uh-oh. Baby don't like the truck. So a little update on the winter weather here. Christmas to New Year's, we got some crazy amount of snow, like 4 feet in some areas, a little more in others up in the hills, and just absolutely insane, along with some rain. So that really put the icing on the cake. Pretty much from Christmas to New Year's, it snowed like crazy. Still got giant snow mounds. Still giant. And then New Year's came and went. And since New Year's, the temperatures here in Fairbanks have dropped down to about -30, -35, -40, -45 overnight. So yeah, Mother Nature must be pissed off about something, because she came and dumped. I mean, look at just this bridge alone. There should be railings you can see. There's a walking path there. Just absolutely, I don't know if you can see maybe that basketball hoop over there. Try rolling this down. The snow's about halfway up it, and that's like what, an 8-foot, 10-foot basketball hoop. Still got the giant hill in the middle of the road here. But yeah, we basically dumped with a bunch of snow. And then the temperature decided to take a dive down into -45 below Fahrenheit. Which I think -40 and -40 Celsius in Fahrenheit are the same number, I believe. Not sure what it converts to in Celsius. There's the neighbor's car. They're pulled in nose first, and that's the spare tire on the back. They're still buried. There's my hill of snow that I've shoveled. I shoveled out my aunt's driveway and hill. There's neighbor's dog. But yeah, I took the video of the moose and to give you an update of all the crazy weather. Got all the snow, and then it got super cold, which, little side note, my heater in my truck decided to break, so I got to fix that, and I fixed it in the parking lot of North Pole Safeway at 22 below. Just did it on the fly, went inside to an auto shop, got the new, it was a blower motor, and swapped it out right there in the cold, because there was no way I could drive home without it. So that was fun. Now we've got cold, and I believe you can check the weather yourself, but I think we're in for a cold snap for like another week or so, at least over the weekend or something. December has worn me out, and 2022 is trying to break me. Well, here's hoping it's better. They say it gets worse before it gets better. Anyway, just wanted to give you an update on weather. Oh, the moose, right. So the reason we're seeing them in town is because when we got that 4, 5, 6 feet of snow out in the woods, it made it so moose were unable to, they like to munch on like birch and willow trees and stuff, on the branches and stuff. And they're unable to get around, and it's actually making them quite angry and ornery, especially like the mama moose with the babies. I heard a story this morning on the radio about a woman who went out to get her firewood. She had a mama and baby in her yard, and the mama charged her twice. And on the second charge, her roommate actually had to get his .41 caliber handgun and put the moose down, which it happens often in Alaska. We don't want or try to do that unless we're hunting them, but when it comes to survival, and again, this woman lives way out in the woods away from civilization, so It's unfortunate that had to happen, but following that story, I think it was like some sort of animal expert or scientist was talking about it, and it said it's driving moose into more urban areas because they're looking for food. And I don't mean like trash cans. I mean they're just trying to munch on any trees, like you just saw in people's yards and stuff. And I'm in town. I'm not near any woods by any means. So seeing that made me think of that story this morning, and it must be tough. I'm glad I'm not a wild animal, because I don't know how they do the nights. During the day, 20, 30 below, you bundle up, you plug your vehicle in to keep it warm with the block heater and everything else installed. But overnight, when it gets down to those 40, 45, probably even colder in some areas, I'm sure it's only like the airport that posts what kind of weather Fairbanks actually has. But if you get out there in the deep neck of the woods and the low-lying areas, I'm sure with a little bit of a wind, you'd probably see 45, 50 below. Well, I wouldn't doubt it at all. So anyway, today was a rough day at work. 2022 has been a rough start, but we'll get through it. Oh, my neighbor's getting home. She has to drive around the big hill. That's why she's looping around behind me. Her driveway's actually on that side, but she's got to go around this giant hill they plowed into the middle of the street. So anyway, just a little update. Sorry if it's shaky. It's cold and I'm worn out. Now it's time to try to get a workout in and take a shower, if my body can handle it. Anyway, hope your new year is going good. Take care. Love one another, etc. We'll see you in the next one.